afternoon, beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Crone Zone Conversations with the Ancients. My name is Priscilla, and this is my fellow Crone Heather. How is everybody today? Welcome to our channel. We're going to be talking about the ascension and the spiritual shift that's going on, which is basically ascension. Hi, Teresa. Thank you for being here. Hey, G. Covington. Happy muggy Saturday to you too. Yes, we are having another heat advisory day. Is that what it's called? Heat warning.
Advisory.
Yeah, it's that hot down here. I'm not sure. Let's see what the temperature is real quick. I have no bloody idea. It's just hot. It
90.
says it's 92 and feels like 103. Lovely, lovely. Hey, oil painter. Hi, Mary Ellen. Welcome. Oh, hi, Indigo Jack. Well, I haven't seen you in a while. Yay, but at least you're here. Fantastic. And Caleb, hello. How are you? Welcome, everyone. Well, we're going to talk about the ascension and this shift that we're going through. But before we do that, Heather's going to do some cards real quick.
And you were going to.
Hey, Starfish. Welcome. Everybody's here on a Saturday afternoon. How lovely. And Willow's here.
That must
Welcome,
really
welcome,
be
welcome.
weather-wise.
Welcome. For anybody that's new to our channel, Heather and I are just a couple of old ladies going through our ascension process, learning and growing spiritually. Take everything with a grain of salt. We're learning like everybody else. Keep what resonates and leave whatever else doesn't. But this is our experience, and we just want to share it with you guys in the hope it helps you with your experience of ascension, because it's not an easy time these days.
No, it doesn't seem to be, does
There's
it?
nothing easy about raising your vibration.
No.
Other than going out and singing and raising it quickly for that. But, hey, Amanda, welcome. Okay, what have our cards got to say today?
Well, we are trying to manifest things, which a lot of us are trying to do that. And the thing that gets in our way is that we're afraid it won't work.
True.
We're afraid there was our
Hey,
fearless.
Tarot Stash, thanks for
It's
being
not
here.
fearless, but we have fears about it. And meanwhile, our soul's trying to keep everything simple. And our bodies are trying to keep us immune from all the other energies around that aren't detrimental for us. So it says, say your prayers or meditate. And when you meditate, it takes care of all of that stuff, and you can take flight with your manifestations. And they'll just be there.
Sounds great.
Yeah. So don't forget to meditate.
Meditate.
Exactly.
And that's the truth. Well, Tara Stash, we're glad you're here. And I understand between tasks because I'm always lurking.
Yes.
There's just so many things to do. Hey, warrior girl. Great to see you today, too. Okay. All right. So the spiritual shift or ascension. Understanding the shift in consciousness we are currently experiencing. We're all trying to figure it out, aren't we? So we know that we're moving from 3D to 5D. And I'm sure you all have seen this chart before, but 3D is all about polarity and duality. 5D is non-duality. 3D is separation. 5D is oneness. That's where we all want to be. 3D is identification. 5D is unification. 3D is suffering and lack, and 5D is evolution and abundance. 3D is linear time. 5D is expanded concept of time and space.
Or compressed.
There is no time
That's
in
right.
5D. And 3D, as you well know, is all about fear. 5D is all about unconditional love. Yay! We love that part. So, the spiritual shift or our ascension is a global, universal awakening, where we as a collective are moving from a third dimensional world to a fifth dimensional world. It's a shift of individual consciousness as well as the collective consciousness towards a greater understanding of the 12 laws of the universe. 12 universal laws, I should say. We now understand all beings are made of energy. Everything is made of energy. When there's an energy shift, there's a quantifiable physical change in the universe. And this shift can occur around you, in your environment, and other people, or within yourself. We are all part of the collective consciousness, and our life experience impact this collective consciousness, just as our collective consciousness impacts our life experiences.
Yep. A spiritual shift is about the quality or the state of being one. That means we're all connected, the law of divine oneness. The universe, multiverse, is going through a major growth spurt, as is Mother Earth and all her inhabitants, including mankind.
And I don't know if you guys have seen this, but Valerie posted this on her community page. She sent it to me. And this really shows how fast we're ascending and how fast time is moving. You can see at the bottom left, 3D space and time, and then our sun and earth. And it starts at the year 2000 and goes to 2050. And you can see as we're spiraling through the universe, we're going through these different parts of the galaxy. And in 2012, we crossed that galactic equator. And right now, chills, we're going through the great solar flash, which is that photon belt that we talked about recently in another show. And that's between 2020 and 2030, the great solar flash. That's where our experiences are there. And by God, by 2030, look at this, ET global contact, free energy, world peace, and we move from 4D up through 5D to 2040 when there's cosmic peace and enlightenment. Got to be nice to see all that. It really would be nice to live through that, but I don't really want to live that long.
I don't know that I want to live to 2050. I think that would put me at 100.
I know, 2030, 2035. Yeah, I can see 2030 for us, but wow. I think this is just a beautiful explanation of what's going on. Anyway, please go ahead.
So we are now leaving the age of Pisces and entering the age of Aquarius, which parallels major changes in the development of Earth's inhabitants relating to human values, culture, society, and politics. And while there is no firm consensus amongst astrologers upon exact dates for the end and beginning of these periods, some suggest the age of Aquarius began in December 2012, when the Mayan calendar came to an end. Other astrologers suggest it started in December 21st, 2020, when Saturn entered Aquarius and a Jupiter-Saturn conjunction took place. And this Jupiter-Saturn conjunction happens every 20 years, and for the last 200 years, this conjunction has been in the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. The Jupiter-Saturn conjunction on December 21st, 2020, took place in Aquarius, an air sign, and this conjunction began another 2-century cycle of conjunctions in air signs, thus bringing an end to the Earth era.
Let's see. The energy on Earth will shift from Earth, consumerism, material values, and hierarchies, to air, intellect, information, and collaboration. As we shift to the age of Aquarius, there will be less emphasis in money and material wealth and more focused social change, humanitarian efforts, and justice for all. Sounds like Superman. And justice for all.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. I've got an age of Aquarius I need to put up. The December 21st, 2020 Saturn-Jupiter conjunction occurred at 0 degrees of Aquarius. The last time that happened was in the year 1405. The beginning of any astrological age cannot be accurately defined to a single year or decade, but it blends its influences with the previous age for a period of time until the new astrological age can stand in its own right. This transition can take 200 to 300 years, with gradual shifts that happen slowly over time. This explains why many people on Earth are still in the age of Pisces consciousness, with some people starting to shift into the Aquarius consciousness, like those here today.
Right. The Piscean age was associated with money, power, hierarchy, and control. And the age of Aquarius is about bottom-up initiative that will disrupt the old rules and come up with new rules. Aquarius is a sign of cooperation, collaboration, and community. And each of us brings our gifts and skills to the table to work for the greater good. Wow. Okay. Aquarius is about valuing innovative effort and treasuring each person's individual self, their individuality, treasuring that. Where the Piscean age was organized in a vertical up and down structure of hierarchies, the Aquarian age is organized in a horizontal network, opening the world up to true equality. The shift from age of Pisces to the age of Aquarius corresponds with shifts of worldly power structures, economics, and belief systems. So humanity has reached a state of tension, yearning for something new that will satisfy basic human needs not being addressed by the old system. And in order to start anew, everything needs to fall apart. We see that happening. The crumbling of social structures that no longer serve.
So I just wanted to show this sine wave diagram because you can see it's amazing, the kingdom of the world, where it was just really earthy. And we went through all those things about the earth. And then the kingdom of heaven actually kind of started at 2000 AD. So we're good 23 years into it. Yeah. So you can see we truly are at the very beginning.
Yeah.
But wow. That would be wonderful to live through the kingdom of heaven ages. Anyway, so how can we tell if there's an energy shift going on? Well, we all have it in ascension syndrome, all had ascension symptoms at one time or another, or actually continuously for the last few years. A sudden mood change or repeated mood swings, a short temper, or it can be negative, positive, or somewhere in between. Like you may experience free-floating anxiety and not understand the reason for it. Or you may feel lighter and freer and more certain that everything will turn out well. I like that feeling a lot. Mm-hmm. Document your daily mood as a part of your daily journaling habits. You can track your vibrational shifts this way. I never thought about doing that. I think that's a great idea. Hypersensitivity is another symptom. This sensitivity is extremely common and may impact all of your senses. Oh, yeah. Noises seem louder, lights seem brighter, smells seem stronger. You may find yourself intolerant of busy, hectic places and feel an urge to retreat. And how many of you feel that way? I cannot stand to be out in public in large crowds. I can't stand to be around noises. I don't even want to go to concerts anymore. It's the chaos of the energy just drives me insane.
And we have a house going up next door, and it is just
noisy.
Seems like unreasonably noisy.
Yeah.
The noise they're making.
Willow says she can't shop anymore. Exactly. I have my groceries delivered. And the fact that we don't have any stores in Key West anyway
just helps.
We have to, yes, everything comes from Amazon or wherever clothes. Mm-hmm. We don't actually go out and shop anywhere anymore.
There's no
kind of thankful for that.
I mean, sometimes when we first got here, we'd walk through a couple places like Ross or something. It's a general place.
So, but yeah. Willa says she can't deal with it. G. Covington, me, oil painter.
You're just one of us. That's all.
Yeah. I love
Mhm.
this. Hey, Walmart can, yeah. I haven't been in a Walmart in years. I quit going to them because the people I knew that worked for them had such shit conditions and crappy pay and crappy off times that I decided I'm not shopping at Walmart anymore. And that's probably been 10 years ago.
More than that.
Well,
Yeah.
since we lived in Texas.
Yeah.
Same here. Only leave the house if I absolutely have to. Oh, God. Isn't that terrible that we feel that way? Yeah. Shopping online.
Yep.
Now, Spirit Watcher Suzanne says she can separate herself from what's going on around me, except for some noises rattle my cage, so to speak. Yeah.
And before we even left Texas, I was doing my grocery shopping at 11 at night. They were open all night and there was nobody else in the store. I
Yeah.
could handle that.
Yes, warrior girl. I've never been afraid to die, but always been afraid of humans. And nowadays it's off the charts. I don't really fear. I don't feel fear of people. It's the noise. It's the
And
energy. It's the energy off them. Off some people make
and
me
there is
nervous,
so
anxiety.
much negative energy
Yeah.
coming from them.
Yeah. Us too, Willow. We don't have any kind of department store. We had a Kmart and it's gone.
It's gone.
And we had
And
a
Sears is gone.
Sears and it was gone. And I never shopped at either of those places anyway. So they
Yeah.
were no help.
Like I said, there's Ross and Beals, but they're not big stores. They're just there. I forget the third one.
Anyway.
But you only shop there if you absolutely have to have it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
thank you for your input, guys. That's wonderful. It's nice to know we're not the only ones that have turned into hermits.
And also there's another symptom is increased compassion. One of the most noteworthy higher vibration symptoms. And one of the greatest benefits attached to vibrational shifts is you're more compassionate.
Mm-hmm.
This spike in compassion makes us more empathetic to all of our interpersonal relationships, including ourselves, practicing more self-compassion, taking time out to recharge, and treating ourselves with love. And thankfully, I think we are all doing just a little more of that. Then we have strong urges. A vibrational shift can come with an increase in the intensity of all our desires. Sometimes this will simply mean feeling more motivated to purchase the things or pursue the things we like to do. Sometimes we just got to do this today, and you go do it. Or maybe a new desire to change direction, a new hobby, a different career, or begin viewing a friend in a more romantic light. Or maybe not. Trust your intuition. Vibrational shifts enhance intuition and can help guide us towards our true purpose.
And then we can have physical changes and flu-like symptoms. Physical changes that come with energy shifts include changes in what you feel like eating, as well as spikes in your energy.
Mm-hmm.
It's also common for vibrational shifts to induce flu-like symptoms that really never doesn't come out to the full-blown flu. I've had that before. Have you guys had that where you felt like you had the flu and kind of achy and headachy and all that, and then it just kind of goes away in a couple of days? Time feels different. Vibrational shifts can lead to a strange change in our perception of time. Some people report many hours passing by without any real awareness of time moving. Others report that a day seemed to last a week. Sometimes this shift in time perception influences our sleep too, leaving us unrested and groggy.
Yeah, that's been happening a lot to me.
Yeah, a lot. And then another symptom is the clairs. Hey, Linda, the clairs start popping in. As you raise your vibration, the veil thins and our abilities start kicking in, like clairvoyance, where we're starting to see things, or clairsentient for clear feeling, claircognizant for clear knowing. That's very strong. I have a very strong knowing. and a very strong hearing, clairaudience.
Mhm.
How about you? What are the gifts that have kicked in for you guys? Let us know. Spirit Watcher Suzanne says she's been sluggish.
It's one of the clairs. It can happen. I think also the heat may have something to do with it. So, anyway, there's energy level fluctuate. They don't stay the same. Our bodily energy levels can fluctuate with the universal changing energy. We can feel supercharged and wide awake all the time, or to feel listless and exhausted no matter how much rest we had.
You know what? I spent 2 days last week binge watching nonsense on my bed, just laying there watching absolute nonsense because I didn't feel like doing anything at all. It was terrible.
Yeah.
That's not me. I'm an up and doing type of person. I'm always out in the garden or whatever. And I'm sure partly is the heat has been so bad here, but I don't think it was just the heat.
I don't think it was just the heat, but yeah, it just, I'll wake up and I'm ready to get going. And as soon as I get up, it's like it left. What happened? Okay, synchronicities, meaningful coincidences.
I don't think you did this one.
Okay, we may have tingling sensations in our belly or our spine or neck when our energetic body is receiving an upgrade or is being recalibrated like a download.
Yeah.
And synchronicities, meaningful coincidence like seeing angel numbers everywhere, being somewhere at the perfect time, musical messages, dreams. If you're experiencing any of these signs, you're going through a major spiritual shift.
Absolutely.
Just
And
lately,
they all are.
yeah, lately I've been seeing a lot more butterflies. All of a sudden, one flies up in front of my face. I didn't know what was there. So, consider everyone on the planet your spiritual family. Love unconditionally. Don't be judgmental and be generous and forgiving. And sometimes that's tough with some of the stuff. We're all in this together, learning to live our authentic selves and contribute to the ascendance of ourselves and the collective consciousness.
Okay. White Dragon says he's been moping, also watching lots of movies.
It's hard not to when it's so hot you can't do anything.
Did you get your AC fixed, White Dragon? I know your AC was out the other day. I hope you got it fixed. And regarding downloads, After Hours with Willow says, I'm flooded with downloads from the other side continuously now, and I really sometimes am overwhelmed. Me too.
It
I
takes time
understand
to assimilate them.
And Willow said again, whoops. I'm really changing with the shifts. Super sensitivity is a complaint I hear all the time from my clients and friends. Yeah. We're all in it together, kids.
Mm-hmm.
We are all feeling the same stuff. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it, White Dragon. So the spiritual shift is alive and well and wants us all to be a part of it. Of course it does. And we are, because we're all part of that collective consciousness, that oneness. All of our beliefs, ideas, and moral attitudes act as a unifying force within society. Everything we think, do, or believe contributes to the collective and contributes to the spiritual shift that is happening. Mm-hmm. The age of Aquarius is a return to our authentic self. It's about discovering who we are and knowing how we are capable of playing our part in this game. Let me take that off. Yeah. We're moving away from service to self era into the service to others era. We are uniting as communities across the planet to create collective change. We can all help make this transition into this new age by having a daily spiritual practice, meditation, yoga, chanting, prayer. Do whatever you want every day and do it with an intention to let go of our blocks and focus our consciousness.
Mm-hmm. And don't give in to fear, despair, or anger. It's so easy to do, but don't do that. There is so much happening that can trigger these emotions. The media, the environment, politics, terrorism, everything in the world can do this. If we understand that these emotions are all symptoms of the Aquarian shift, then we can go through them without losing our center. And don't be a victim. We have the power to change our life. Don't give that power away to anyone through blame or resentment. Don't buy into any views of reality in which you are not 100% responsible for making your life work. The Aquarian age is all about empowerment and consciousness. Be a source of light. The more people who can consciously choose to embrace the Aquarian shift, the easier this transformation will go for humanity. We need to find a way to spread our light, teach, heal, create community networks, serve, sacrifice, and love. It's a spiritual truth that a small percentage of people who have shifted their consciousness can influence the rest of humanity.
Chills.
So why not do it?
That's us, kids.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oil Painter says, whoops. Okay, I'm going back to some of these comments. I'm going to star them, and then we're going to go through. Okay. Anything else? Okay, let's go to these starred comments. And I'm going to take this picture off. Yes, taking naps. Haven't been taking naps since I was 3 or something when I was sick, but lately, just wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm actually thinking, I really think I need to take a nap. I've never taken
And
naps.
she hates taking naps.
I hate it.
Because she never took naps. I'm the napper. And I just started in the last couple of years, but I think it's ascension stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Willow says, I'm having visions continuously now also. I can stop them, but I'm afraid I might miss something.
I would be exactly the same way.
Absolutely. I totally get that. And then Spirit Watcher Suzanne says, I connected with my inner child this morning while holding a picture of my 7-year-old self and received a message.
Cool.
Oh, beautiful. That is so important. An oil painter. Whoops. I'm definitely getting more dreams, more downloads, and I'm suddenly discovering a few people here that are on the same page as I am. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely am getting more downloads, and I'm actually dreaming and starting to remember my dreams, which I haven't done in many, 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 many years. And all of a sudden I'm waking up and remembering. So I'm writing them down, and yay. And Linda Day Gonzalez, my dreams are vivid and memorable, LOL. Also, I have a hard time waking up and I nap a lot, feel drained.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird? And I don't understand it because I feel drained a lot of the times. And yet my diet has changed so much in the last 6 months, year, that I'm eating a lot more fruit and veg, a whole lot less meat, very little dairy anymore. Spirit Watcher Suzanne says, now my guide team wants me to connect with my daughter's boyfriend for a message from his father in the same way I connected to my inner child. Oh, that's lovely. Go for it. Beautiful. And After Hours Willow says, my husband tells me all the time that I am fearless, but that is not true. I have periods of doubt also and have to talk with my subconscious to knock it off. I think that's pretty common, Willow. I have the same issue, and I know most of the people in the chat have issues with that as well. And a lot of it has to do with that imposter syndrome, I think. I think this is a beautiful way to look at it, Amanda. I often find myself looking around at the grocery store, reminding myself, these are your brothers and sisters. I like spiritual family better. Yeah. I love it, White Dragon. I just took a nap and here you are. And there's a lot of great things happening for our section of the galaxy. Hope to be able to tell you all soon. Well, we would
Love to hear it.
love to hear it as soon as you can tell us. You let us know. You'll be on this show immediately. Hi, Gina M. And yes, imposter syndrome. Some part of me is saying, "Who do you think you are?" I get that too. I do that too. It
What
makes me
tells
so
you
mad.
why do you think you're right? You know, of course.
Wow, wonderful. Okay, how about some cards? Does anybody
Okay.
want to? That I thought that was good. I really enjoyed that. Oh, Tuesdays we're going to talk about sacred plants. I believe is that right? Sacred plants.
Yeah.
Okay. Beneficial spiritual plants. So sacred plants. Hey, Janet C. Okay, let's do some cards. Let me know if you want a card, and please let me know in caps and fun emojis so my crone eyes can see. I'm getting to the point where I don't really care if they think I'm nuts.
They can take it or leave it. It is what it is.
Yeah, I'll get it just a second.
It's over here.
Oh,
Don't worry about it. I'll get the other deck.
okay. I'm using my Kyle Gray Angels and Ancestors.
And I'm using the Fairy Tarot deck.
And Dragon would
But it
like-
doesn't look like anything like a tarot.
Okay. Oh, that sounds interesting, oil painter. Okay, let's see who I've got that wants a card. Okay, there's somebody else. Oh, Willie, you're so sweet. I would love a card from you too, for they always warm my soul as I'm going through total changes in my life. Wait, aren't we all? It's crazy the changes we've been going through. I've got,
So, who are we doing first?
let me get this up. Sorry. G. Covington's first.
Alrighty. 1 or 3?
3. Let's do 3. Okay, I've got G. Covington, Linda De Gonzalez, White Dragon, Mary Ellen, and Willow for cards. If anybody else wants cards, let me know. Well, oil painter, our Diana, is actually going to come on the Crone Zone. We haven't set a date yet, but Diana has accepted our invitation to join us for a talk about the 12 spiritual laws of the universe. So, and also Valerie B is going to join us for that as well. So it'll be the 4 of us, and we're going to be talking about the 12 universal laws. Can't wait, oil painter. Go ahead. If you've got, do you want
Okay.
your card can?
It doesn't matter. Okay. G. Covington, the first card I found is, it said deceit on it. I'm thinking there's some people jealous.
Okay, Starfish, I got you.
Okay. But that's because you are. It says the healer of the ages. You have got the health and the energy that you need and vitality to do the work that you're doing. And I think some people are a little jealous of that. And you speak your truth and make sure you continue. The heck with them. They can't handle it. That's their problem, not yours. Just watch out for some kind of a manipulation of them trying to get you to do things for them that they should be paying for. Things like that. Okay?
Okay, I didn't do cards yet. Just hang on. Oops. Oh, good, Willow. I'm just not sure of a date yet. I didn't get around to it yesterday. Okay. Oh, I love that. G. Covington, you always get the best damn cards. Stargazer says, set your sights higher. You are worthy of so much more. And you have a whole lot to give. And don't worry about it, because your guardian angel is right there. You're not alone, and your guardian angel is right there with you every step of the way. And then the sun, enjoy success and happiness. Girlfriend, you've got it going on. You've got so much power in you and so much light coming your way.
And
this is amazing.
When I'm talking about deceit, it's those that are trying to hold you back.
Yeah. Blow them off. Don't listen.
Yeah.
Do not listen. Okay, I have to fix this table.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's fine.
I've been real careful.
Okay, Teresa Ann wants a card. Okay. Let me go back and see who we got. Linda Day Gonzalez.
All righty.
I have no idea what noise that is in the living room and why it's doing it. I have no clue. Beautiful. These are beautiful cards today.
Yeah.
I'm ready if you're not.
Go ahead, because I want to figure out how I want to say this.
Okay. You've got the White Witch, and you are the White Witch, so be the light. You have the light surrounding you. You're very powerful. So, and you have all the information you need, the Wise One. Grow within your current situation. You are the Wise One. Whatever the situation is, whatever's going on, learn from it and thank it. Thank it for the experience, because you are growing with this situation. And the Heart Guardian comes and says, love and let yourself be loved. Know that you have the power, that you have the strength, and that knowing within you, allow yourself to be loved. You think people may not appreciate your truth, but they will, because it's your truth and it's said with love. Whoa, I don't know where that shit came from.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
nice.
The first card is all tied up. There are times when you feel like you're getting all tangled up in everything and you don't have your freedom to do what you know you can do. But you're so strong. You do, because then the next one was Archangel Metatron.
Whoa.
And he's right behind you, helping you clarify what you want, your desires.
He's the most powerful angel of all.
Yeah. And along with him is the third chakra, Archangel Camuel. So what you desire to do to help others, because you do that all the time, they're both right behind you, and break all those bonds of people saying you can't do this, or how do you know you can do this, or whatever that seem to tie you up. Get loose, because they're waiting for you to use all of you to do the good that needs to be done. Okay?
That's awesome. Thank you, White Dragon. From the Starseed Oracle for Priscilla, surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to meditate on that today. Thank you. Thank you very much. Just a minute. Let me see. Okay. Whoa.
We're back.
I don't know what happened, you guys. I touched something and everything disappears. Yeah, Zena's asleep in her lap, believe it
Yes.
or not. Okay.
She's not making a peep.
I missed a couple. Hi, Viviani. Welcome, honey. And Linda says that is mind blowing. Let me get back over to the stars. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, White Dragon's next. Okay.
Oh, cool.
I've got Mary Ellen, Willow, Starfish, Spirit Watcher, Suzanne, Teresa, Warrior Girl, Amanda Carroll, Teresa M,
Oh,
different Teresa, Amanda Carroll, and Deborah. Okay, and then I think that's probably all we're going to have time for. So readings are closed, but we'll get to all of you. Okay. Okay. White Dragon. Look at this. This one really confuses me.
Well, I don't know if you're doing this or not, but I'm kind of getting. We got the heart first, and it's something that you're doing or talking about. You're finding is costing you in emotions and in money, and you're really, really thinking about walking away from it. And it might be a good idea. It might not, but you have to think with your heart to know. Okay.
Well, let us know what Heather's card said too. I'm just making sure I didn't. Okay. What? Okay. Interesting. Okay, I've got the peacekeeper. I love her with the white buffalo, but she's telling you to let go of the need to be right. I don't know if you're Mr. Right all the time. You have to be right. It used to be one of my failings until my sister gave me that message. Then I got the 100. It treks down your fears and desires to find out what you really want. But in this case, I've got a feeling there's something in your past that is coming up for you to deal with. And once you get past that, whatever it is you want is going to flow. And this is the animal guardian saying to trust your instincts. Well, I think you do that. I think you trust your instincts very well. But in this case, I think it's super important because of whatever this is that's coming up from your past.
Yeah, I think it kind of ties in with
Okay.
what I said too.
Alrighty. Okay. Amy J. Miss Mary Ellen. We've got a ton of people to do cards for, so we're going to be here for a bit. And I just love the 3-card draw. It just helps me so much more get the message. To use 2 more cards. Okay. One more.
Well, the first thing I had come up was a strength card. You have all the strength that you need to make the decisions because you have a bunch of different possibilities coming up. And when you do decide which direction you want to go, you'll figure it out, because they're saying make a strategy, make a plan of how you're going to take a look at these different opportunities to decide which one's better for you. Okay?
Well, I got the moon card, so I'm just going to interrupt and say use your intuition.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
But you have the strength to do everything that you want to.
Awesome. Well, I've got the druid first, and the druid has done his studies, and he is into contemplation, and he says to hold space. Hold the space where you are right now. Stay rooted and grounded. The earth guardian angel is right there. Stay rooted and grounded. And then follow your intuition. Moon card. So it says take note of intuitive messages. So what I'm getting is stand your ground, hold your space right now where you are. Stay rooted. Whatever this is, follow your intuition to make it out what you want it to be.
Right.
I hope that resonates. I'm going to check the live real quick. Oh, there's your card, Heather. Deep cellular heating, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Lovely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, we're good. And then I'll use these. Starfish, you're next. Right now it's our willow.
Are you worried about something, Willow? Because it says deceit and anxiety were the first two cards that I drew. But at the end, it says community is going to pull you through it. So don't worry about it. But whatever's on your mind that's bothering you,
This goes right along with that.
you're covered. You've got friends to help you do things, and that everything's going to be fine.
Well, I got the warrior. Be fearless and stand strong in your situation, but you need to shift your perception. You shift your perception side slightly. Boy, I can't speak. And the medicine guardian is be open to healing information. Well, that's our downloads, in my opinion. So stand strong. Shift your perception a bit so you can see the full picture in true light, and then be open to the healing information that arrives. Okay, hope that resonates. Hope it all makes sense.
We didn't miss.
What?
Oh, you must be. I say, no, we didn't miss you. Starfish.
Okay. Okay, this is for Starfish, and Spirit Watcher Suzanne is next. That's just to give them a heads up, because when you're waiting and waiting and waiting for the cards. If you guys like the smell of sage, we buy this Magnificent 101 Energy Cleansing Pure Sage Candle. And we keep these going in the house so often. I mean, just tons of the time. But it's a light smell. It's not quite as heavy as when you sage, but it is sage. And it's soy and natural. And you can get them on Amazon.
Mm-hmm. Well, according to this, somewhere down the line, you have a decision to make. And that decision is going to be pulling at your heart a lot. So you'll have to make that decision with your heart, because you're going to feel like, why do I have to decide about this? That kind of thing. And so you're going to have to, it's a tough decision. But do remember that you have everything it takes. It says that you are a healer of the ages. And that means that you have the health and vitality you need to do what it is that you need to do. But this is a tough decision.
Okay. I got the fire guardian that says ignite your passions.
Mm-hmm.
The guardian cards are really powerful. And you also got the heart guardian card, love and let yourself be loved. But I think this love has to do with the passion you have for whatever it is. I don't know what it is. And that you should follow that passion. It has something to do with loving yourself enough to go for it. But the moon is sending you the messages, the intuitive messages. So I'm saying go for it, whatever that may be. With love, like we do everything with love.
With love.
Okay, Spirit Watcher Suzanne. And after that is Teresa Levine. Wow, we got a buttload. This is great. My card reading abilities are getting better and better thanks to you guys asking for cards. I love doing this. I was so nervous at first, and you guys gave me all the strength to do it. Wow. Okay. I gotta look these up. Look one up. Okay. Okay, that's great. Okay.
Well, the first card I pulled was the man holding the heart. That doesn't necessarily mean a romantic man. That could be somebody in your family, okay? Or just a friend. Just it has somebody that is maybe dear to you, okay? And he's just you're just dealing with him and maybe being friends, or it's just an acquaintance that is doing well. And you have the cornucopia.
Wow.
Which means everything is going the way you would like it to go. They also said you have some decisions, but I think the decisions, as long as you use your heart to make those decisions up, everything's going to be fine because everything's going well for you. It's just, they may be very simple when you ask your heart. Boom, decision made. Nothing tough about it.
I just wanted, before I read your cards, I just wanted to read the chat about being called crazy. You know what? I've been called crazy my entire life too. Who cares? I like the crazy I am. You know what I mean?
Tell them what the doctor said when you asked if you were crazy.
Oh, yeah. When I started receiving messages, my family was very worried about me, and they asked me to go to the psychiatrist. I did. And I told him why I was there. And actually, I knew the man. I was already going to him for ADHD medication, which I decided not to take because it did make me crazy. But he asked me a question. He said, 2 questions. He said, are the voices in your head telling you to hurt yourself? I said, absolutely not. It's all about love. Are the voices in your head telling you to hurt somebody else? I said, absolutely not. It's all about love. He said, you're not crazy. you're receiving messages. So you tell your friends that next time. The people that are calling you crazy, it's bullshit. You're not crazy. Okay. Bye, Diana. See you next time. Okay. Oh, we didn't get her a card. Darn it. I'll tell her we'll get to her. Anyway. Okay, Suzanne, I got the broken arrow, which says embrace the energy of peace. Let it go, whatever that is, and with somebody else, I believe. Go inward, drum, go inward and journey. Go inward within and look at whatever this peace card is about. Then release the old and rest. So it's saying to let go of something, to be at peace with yourself and let it go. Go inside, look at the situation, and then just let it go and be at rest. Know that you've done the right thing. Okay? And Teresa is next. Then Warrior Girl and Amanda Carroll. And Teresa M. and Amanda. Oh, no, I already got you, Amanda. I got you there twice. And then Deborah. I don't know how to say Bonke. Boink?
Benke?
Done.
Benke?
I don't know. I don't know, but you can have a card if you can stick around. But this one is for Teresa Levine. My dog's asleep and talking in the corner. Little barks. Okay, I got the Shaolin Master who says be graceful in movement and action. And what he is very deliberate about the moves that he makes. And surround yourself with protective energy. That's the arrow. And then the seer says to see beyond the current situation. Go inside, look at what's going on, and try to see forward to see how to get past and work through whatever situation it is. Does that make sense?
I got that there's somebody that's envious of you and they're making things difficult.
Maybe that's what that is.
And you're kind of like at the garden gate. You're doing fine where you are, but you could go on if you wanted to. And it may have something to do with that envious person. But do remember that you have caring connections. There are people around you that really care about you. So if you're thinking of moving out because of the envious, make sure that's what your heart wants to do, because you've got a lot of caring people for you.
Sweet. Let me just go sit these. You're welcome, Warrior Girl. Okay, let me go back here. Okay, Warrior Girl's next. Did you do it again?
I don't know where it went. That's all right. I can't hardly move to get anything, so.
Well, you have a little munchkin in your lap.
Yeah, but my back's sore too. So, we're good.
Oh, wow. Okay, Warrior Girl, I got the seer that says see beyond your current situation and harness that high priestess power that you have, because we all know you are a high priestess, and move beyond your ancestral patterns, because we all have them and we all have to move through them. It's just programming.
Okay, you have evidently you have some questions about some friends, because that's one of the ones that came up is a male or a family member or something. And you also are at a garden gate where you're fine where you are, but you may want to move on. But what they're saying is that you have all the intuition you need to decide what it is that you want to do.
Hi, Sina.
Hi.
There she is. She popped her little head up. Okay, Amanda Carroll's next. And then Teresa M. Then Oil Painter and Deborah. I'm going to go ahead and do Diana.
Could you hold it for a second? I'll see if I can get that card.
Come here, babe.
The problem is the chair is so high.
Did you wake up? There she is. Isn't she lovely? Such a cute girl, aren't you?
Got it. Okay.
You are. Go back to mommy. Okay. Miss Amanda Carroll.
Don't help me shuffle, please. I have enough trouble without your help.
I think I'm going to do the first banner just because we have. You're welcome, Warrior Girl. Hugs back to you. Hugs to Suzanne. Thanks for being here.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Okay.
I have a feeling, based on what I pulled up today, that with all the turmoil that's going on in the world, that there will be some envy of all of us, simply because we're calm and we're happy and we're following what we want to do, and they don't understand that. So getting another envy card is not surprising, because people don't understand you or us or any of us on how we are ascending and doing what we're doing. So I think this is going to show up a lot more.
Well, you know, that's funny, because when I was young and depressed, living a life of depression all the time, I really hated people that were happy.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be around them. I found them so annoying. Can you imagine? That's horrible.
But you also have the fifth chakra, Angel Gabriel. Speak your truth. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing. Speak your truth, and you will come out ahead in victory in the long run. So don't worry about those people who are envious. They just don't understand.
And there's going to be a lot of them with the people that are in this community, because our lives are happier than most.
Right.
And it is hard for people that are not there to look at happy people. Ugh, you know?
Yeah, what's wrong with them?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Because you're jealous. They're happy and you're not. It's
right.
that simple. Well, I've got the white witch that says, be the light, and we know you are the light. Be sure and dream and journey. Go inward with your questions. The answers are always inside. And release what is old and no longer serving you. Let it go and spend time resting. Okay? Nice cards. And Miss Teresa M is next.
I would think you'd have a crick in your neck doing that all the time, girl.
Ooh, sweet. Teresa, I've got Autumn that says release the old and rest. Then choose your path. Well, after you've taken care of business, choose your path wisely. Go within, Figure out what it is you really want, because the oracle is going to send you some important information, and it will help guide you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it sounds like you have friends or family dealing. Go ahead and take the action that you want to take. And remember that you also have friends. She's holding a coin, which means that what you're doing is going to be profitable. But don't be afraid to take the action you need to take.
Okay. And Deborah. Okay. This is the last card pull, and then we're going to do for the collective, okay? I'm kind of excited about the Sacred Plant show.
Yeah, it's cool.
Interesting. I pulled the same cards. The direction guardian is saying choose your path. Choose your path. Wait for the oracle to give you some information.
Stop.
And then enjoy the growth and reap the rewards. Let's see if there's any more to that.
And again, I pulled the envy card. Like I said, I think it's going to be there.
Wow.
Simply because there are so many people. And it has storm warnings. So watch out for that. You don't want it to affect you. But also remember, you have a lot of caring connections around you. So when you need somebody to talk to or just communicate with, remember, you've got a bunch of friends to talk to. Don't let everything get too much for you.
Well, I think this is everybody.
Yeah.
We feel like when we came on YouTube that we'd found our tribe. We didn't have a lot of luck here. There was a lot of vibes we weren't interested in.
Yes.
And this community has just brightened our world. Each and every one of you. We love you so much. You're welcome, Miss Deborah. Yeah. I don't even watch what I
Wow.
say around the skeptics anymore. They can just take it for what it's worth. Hey, Cherie, how are you? Oh, it's even after 4. Okay, this is the card for the collective, for all of us.
And all I can tell you is that although we had some warning type cards of what's going on, the 3 cards flipped out by themselves, but all 3 of them give you strength. This one
lovely.
is Archangel Metatron. He's on our side or your side. And then you have the 7th chakra Archangel Uriel, and she's backing you up. And you have the 1st chakra Archangel Michael. He's protecting you. So
Yay.
it was so unusual
Brilliant
for me to
cards.
pick up 3 angel cards. They're just saying, hang in there. We're here with you.
Yep, and that's really what mine is saying too. It's like it's the sage. Be devoted and committed to your spiritual growth. That's what we're all about. Watch your seeds grow. Although I would have put this in front of that, the high priest, intend and create. We have the power to create the world that we want. All of us do. It's within each and every one of us. So let's do it.
Yeah.
We have the power. I love that.
So even if there's people that don't understand us and therefore give us some grief, we have so much power behind us.
We do.
So don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. I hope you'll see you all Tuesday when we talk about our sacred plants, some of the sacred plants. I hope you all got great messages today. I thought the cards for everybody were beautiful. It's amazing.
And don't forget to send down unconditional love everywhere.
Yeah,
'Cause
send
it's
out
really
that
needed.
unconditional love for the planet and everybody on it. And go out there and shine your light and take some time for you. We
Yes.
love you, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, y'all.